everybody, it's the Insane Gamers back again, bringing you another PBR battle, or friend battle, rather. This is the, battle versus AncientRelicanth that I lost. So, anyway, this is actually the third battle. I'm uploading them out of order, just because I can. But, anyhow, he is using his, Rain Dance team, which, you know, got owned by Ludicolo previously. Well, now it's getting its revenge, so this is revenge of the AncientRelicanth Rain Dance team. So I'm using toxicPurp because, you know, I thought about using my Hail team just because it would be Rain versus Hail, but that probably wouldn't work out too well for me. I just thought, hey, why not? I go for toxicPurp. So I didn't know who to choose because I knew for a fact Kyogre was coming out because it has to start up the rain. But I didn't know who else was, you know. I really wanted to bring in Nidoking, but because of the whole park round thing, I wound up not bringing him in. I was really having trouble picking my guys. So in the end, I went for Weezing or Thunderbolt and Roserade, and, you know, they were both good against Grass. Skuntank and Viper, the explosion combo. So, we are in the Sunset Coliseum again. This is a really cool Coliseum. Like, it's like an ancient temple. It's awesome. Anyway, I send out my two guys, and here's a Kyogre and a Kabutops. I remember he said that, against the Ludicolos, Kabutops couldn't do anything, and Kabutops is his main attacker, so I guess that was pretty cool. So now we get to see what Kabutops can do. So, I'm afraid. Well, at this point I wasn't, but so, with Weezing, I decided to go for the classic Thunderbolt on whoever. And I had some epic lag in this battle. It was, like, crazy. Look at this. Okay. Look, epic lag. It's really annoying when that kind of stuff happens. So, eventually I thought that, you know, Kyogre was probably just gonna Ice Beam Roserade, and I wanted to keep her around a little bit longer, and I thought maybe I could finish off that Kabutops with a Thunderbolt. So, I go for, as soon as I break through this wall of lag, look at it, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Wow.
Oh, man. It probably looks like I'm just sitting there forever trying to pick my moves, but really I'm just trying to be able to pick them. It's just horrible. Lag. Anyway, I'm done complaining about the game because, you know, there's really nothing to complain about besides the epic lag. So I protect with Roserade because I can, and I go for Thunderbolt on the Kabutops hoping to take it out. He switches out, and I thought, oh no, he's going to Electivire to take it. And luckily he goes to Mantine, so that was cool. So Roserade goes ahead and protects itself because I knew the Ice Beam was coming. So, and I go for a Thunderbolt on that Mantine, hoping to kill it, but it's just a beastly special wall. I am highly surprised it survived that. Although, my Mantine survived her Thunderbolt, so I don't know. Mantine is a bit of a beast, though. So, now, Mantine is faster than me because of its Swift Swim. Faster than both my guys, might I add, because of its Swift Swim. So I didn't know what to do. I decided to just go for Thunderbolt and a Kyogre because it's spamming Ice Beam at the moment, and that could be deadly for Roserade. And with Roserade, I decided to just take out that Mantine before it can cause too much damage. Because I know it knows Confuse Ray, and that could be pretty annoying. Although I didn't get Confusion Haxed at all in the last battle. And while we wait for the epic lag, wow, Kyogre looks like, he looks kind of like a Manta Ray. I don't know. Anyway, Weezing is now confused. Great. I don't get it. Weezing's like a giant floating ball. How can it be confused? Does it even have a brain? I thought it was just like a balloon filled with gas. It's kind of weird. But Energy Ball takes down Mantine, so we can't start spamming Confusion, which is cool. And Ice Beam, great. But it doesn't bring me down to my Focus Sash. Which is kind of weird, because Roserade isn't really meant to take attacks, that's why it has a Focus Sash. So I guess that's cool. It's unstabbed Ice Beam, so that's probably why. Anyway, Thunderbolt does under half, unlike Grass Knot, which did, like, 11/12 of its HP. So out comes Kabutops again, and Roserade is basically dead, because I know for a fact that Kabutops is going to try to Aqua Jet me. I mean, it's painfully obvious that there's an Aqua Jet coming in my direction. So I didn't know what to do, because I kind of wanted to keep Roserade alive. I thought about switching out to another person, and, you know, like Seviper, just to take it. But in the end, I just went for a Protect, just to be sure he was going to Aqua Jet. But, you know, I knew he was anyway. So, oh no, my dog's on my lap. She's funny. Anyway, I Protect. And, yep, just as I thought, he's going for Aqua Jet, so Roserade is dead. And look at this! Hydro Pump completely destroyed my Weezing. I mean, he's a pretty defensive beast. I mean, I put a lot of EVs into special defense, but even, you know, Hydro Pump from my Kyogre in the rain is just way too powerful to be, you know, to survive that. Nothing can really survive that. It's kind of like Water Spout, except Water Spout is even cheaper. So, out comes my Skuntank, ready to blow up in his face. And at this point, I didn't really think there was much hope of me winning, because, you know, Roserade is almost dead, and all I have left is Seviper, who can't really do a whole lot to this team. So I just thought about blowing up and being done with it. So, okay, when I blow up, the announcer says something really funny that I've never heard him say before. I'll have to make it loud so you can hear it, but just give it a sec. And Roserade, I know, is dead anyway, so just send out Seviper to take this Aqua Jet and take the explosion, because Seviper is kind of disposable at this point. I haven't really found a big use for Seviper. I was actually thinking about replacing him with, like, Arbok or something, because Arbok is awesome. So Kyogre goes for Protect, because AncientRelicanth knows that I have an exploding skunk, because I always yell about how can the skunk explode. So, he kind of predicted that, and critical hits on my Seviper, and I blow up, and it doesn't kill him. The only Pokemon to go down was my little snake there. Now, right here is when the guy says it. Right here. Right when my guy died.
Only one to go down from the attack. The blue corner is suffering massive damage.
The blue corner is suffering massive damage. I love that. I've never heard him say that before. It's so funny. That made up for the battle. That line made up for this loss. So, Roserade is out, and he has Aqua Jet, and he has Ice Beam, and I am dead. Simple as that. There's really nothing I can do against this team because of the whole Swift Swim, and, you know, this team is not very good against water in general, to be honest. Well, especially the Kyogre, since the Kyogre owned my Weezing in the face with that Aqua Beam. I'll just go with Aqua Beam, it sounds cooler with that Aqua Beam, so yeah. Anyway, I pwn him, he pwns me. I guess what goes around comes around. So, no toxicPurp. So that was a good battle. He's got a pretty good Rain Dance team there. So, I will upload the final battle.